So, hello, a very quick video from me. As you might know, if you've been following me for a while, I like to fiddle with small parts of cameras and new extensions, partly because I enjoyed it and I also like to help, let's say, more creative people than me in making their art. I guess that's a good way of saying it. That's also part of my job and what I do. So, in my free time, I don't mind fiddling with small parts. And as you might know, I've been doing several things with a company called Smallrig, and they make L brackets and cages and all kinds of other fun stuff. They're a Chinese company and very nice. They do co-design. And in my fiddling this week, I was working on a way to hook up a phone to a camera to use it when I'm traveling. That I have a really small, let's say, interview setup which I can use to provide with both the viewer and the the camera person with a screen and audio input. And as part of that, sorry for the long introduction, I came up to the question, I would really love to have a cold shoe that I can lock. So my question to you guys is quite simple. Would you like to see such a product? So they promised me that they are going to look into if they can design it. So I sent them a few pictures. So the basic idea, and I'm now using one called 1960, which I really like because it's quite deep. So it makes it easy to put in quite a lot of different extensions like audio parts and LCDs and stuff like that. And it also has two holes so that you can do it in a way that it doesn't move around, so that you don't have to. It's basically anti-twist. But what I really would like is a way to lock it once it's in. So on this one, it's a little bit deeper than normal. So normally they would end about here. And so there's a little bit of space. So most of the, let's be vertical, the width and the depth is a little bit more like this, if that makes sense. So there's a little bit space here. And what I really want them to do is to add a lock to it, so that it can't fall out. It's just that simple. I'm amazed that nobody has made such a thing yet. And they told me it's quite difficult to make this small. So I sent them a few ideas just to give them something to work on. So let me show you. So I made this one, and then I also came up with, well, maybe you can make something that you can push down so that this part kind of only gets straight the moment that I push it down. So I've no idea what they will come up with because they're quite smart designers. Maybe they'll come up with a totally different plan. But I would like to know if people who are watching this video would like to see, are you using cold shoes like this in your different cameras projects? So either on top of a handle or on the side or on a full cage. Are you using these kinds of cold shoes a lot? And are you like me also quite scared that stuff is dropping out? So for example, if I put a audio receiver in here, which is not too heavy, and if it breaks, but it also has a cable to my camera. So if it drops, it most likely will destroy one of my ports on my camera. So I would really love to be able to lock them down. Now the only product that they have so far, which they showed me, which I by luck I could find, because they only have one handle that does it, that has already a little sort of knob that brings this down, that locks down the cold shoe here. This of course is in my opinion too big, and is also probably hiding in this part. It makes sense for this handle, and even then I've never seen many of these things before, but you can kind of get the idea that something will block your device coming out of the cold shoe. That's basically the whole thing. So yeah, just tell me if you would like to see something like this, because then I can provide it as feedback to Smallrig that yes, people would love to see something like this in the market. And of course, with all Smallrig products, once they become available, they will be becoming available quite widely, and you can get them from your local shop or from Amazon in both America and Europe. That's not a big deal once they get shipping. I have quite a few of these, and I normally order them at Amazon. So yeah, if this would be a replacement part or an extra edition, it will also be available on these channels. So let me know if you think this makes sense and if you would like to see this product. Thank you and bye bye.